I had the pleasure to observe Miss Muscatello's library at West End Elementary School, where students are learning to become fluent with the growth of new technologies. They are learning to use it efficiently for the future instead of only using it for games, social media, or web browsing. When I first walked in, I was amazed to see all the robots around the classroom. There were small bee-bots with mats that the students had drawn themselves. The point of this exercise was to get the students to be able to give step-by-step direction using up, down, left, and right arrows to lead the bee-bots into the right destination. Another way students are learning to code is by using the gravity maze, in which provides challenges for students to figure out how to get the marble to land on the right tower. This board game helps the students think strategically and analyze their mistakes in order to improve their performance in the next round. For pre-K and kindergarten, Miss Muscatello uses Code a Pillar. Unlike the older grades who use visual blocks for coding, the older students have to come up with different sequences to guide the caterpillar. The students learn to take turns, fix mistakes, and revolt the pieces to avoid obstacles. The older students use the Dash robots, which are controlled through an app. The app provides a variety of missions that the students can practice their skills. The dashboard has a built-in camera, so the students can view where they are directing it. The students use the dashboard robots through an obstacle course. For additional practice, students go on code.org. The students are introduced to coding through gaming and puzzles. They have to write down simple codes in order to get to the next level. They even use real characters to get the students excited about it. It uses visual blocks instead of physical typing out the codes, which the students can control by guiding it through the command blocks. Teachers are able to access a dashboard which shows the students' coding progress. Coding is a fundamental skill that students will need in the future. Besides coding and robotics, Ms. Muscatello uses a variety of websites to help her students with typing, math, and reading. For the younger students who have trouble typing, she uses DanceMat Typing and Typing.org, which are fun and provide different level stages. For math practices, she uses Math Playground and Extra Math, which provide many different levels for practice problems. abcya.com is another helpful website that provides a variety of educational games by grade level. tumblebookslibrary.com is a website that provides free storybooks, read-alongs, video, language learning, puzzles, and games to excel the students' interest in reading. To fund for all this, she uses DonorsChoose.org, where she talks about the impacts of these new technologies in the classroom. For communication with parents, the school uses a website called Epic, which is a class dojo that provides instant feedback on the whole class or individual students. Ms. Muscatello sees how technologies have a positive impact on her students because they really enjoy learning about it. The students have learned how to troubleshoot and use perseverance to set up goals. They have to be able to think outside the box, but there are also negative impacts with the misuse of technology. She mentioned how some of the students just go home and play video games. This affects their knowledge of the real world because they lack experiences. They have a very difficult time writing personal narratives because they don't go outside to play and make sense of the world. Some of them spend too much time behind a screen. She encourages her students not to become attached to technology because it affects their perspectives. Regarding cyberbullying, every grade has a unit on digital citizenship, which they are taught to use the internet safely and their digital footprint. Students who misuse the internet get detention and their privilege taken away for 2 weeks. She believes that there is cyberbullying going on, but students are reluctant to report it. Ms. Muscatello believes that Google Classroom is the most valuable software for teaching because it provides many essential features. She is able to post assignments, notes, grades, videos, and pictures. Google Classroom is an innovative way for teachers to keep their files organized. Students have unlimited access simply by logging in with their school email. Not only is Google Classroom a helpful resource for teachers, but it also provides students with the ability to communicate with one another. Google Classroom has Google Drive built right into it. With Google Drive, you can create new slides, Word documents, and sheets. Google Classroom also keeps students up to date with new assignments with the calendar reminders. In case students have questions, they can ask a buddy because it provides a list of the classmates.